Welcome back, beautiful people. This is going to be the video you need on how you can build your mental power and why going to the gym is a great way of doing that. Why is that such a beautiful metaphor? And I also will be talking about me getting back into dancing and how that relates to me being a contemporary artist. As usual, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and, of course, like the video. I really would appreciate it. Enjoy the show. So we're in the gym today. One of the many days that I'm in the gym working out. And no, this is not a workout video. I'm not going to here be telling you what it is that you need to be doing. All right, I'm not a personal trainer. Do what you feel that is great. But there's another reason why I'm doing this. That's because it's a beautiful metaphor for what mental power, longevity, and stamina is all about when it comes to being a person who is a creative, a person who wants to make a living from their artistic abilities and capacities, and definitely a person who is a business owner, right? You need a certain mindset for that. And that is not a mindset that you build by just doing art, right? Doing the art actually is the most simple thing that you can do. And I just want to put that in context because it is simple in the sense of you get an idea, you're working on it, and eventually it comes out on a piece of paper, in a photograph, whatever medium that it is that you're using. The hard part about doing art is the mentality that you need in order for yourself to build longevity, to build a career, and also to have this strong mindset that says you stand behind and in front of your art. You need to have a certain mindset for that. You need to have confidence, but you also need a long breath. You need a long breath because you have to convince people of your worth and worthiness within your art, within yourself as a business owner, but also as a creative, because the world already has its vision and views of what creatives do. They already believe that we don't do anything and we just sit on our butts and just, don't do anything, which is absolutely crap. That's not true. That is far, far from the truth. And what I've learned is that going to the gym has really helped me building strength, stamina, and also a mental power. Because where I would believe that I could not pick up a certain weight, I literally have to build within my mind the mindset that says, no, I can pick it up. Or at least say to myself, I can at least train to make myself stronger and last longer without putting myself down or not allowing myself to have that opportunity to find out whether I can do it, yes or no. You need to have a certain mentality for that. Not everybody has that because most of us are built and we also have been conditioned to get a quick satisfaction out of life and also out of our actions. If we do not get to see a result within, let's say, a minute or so, or even 30 seconds or 15 seconds, which is the longevity of a reel, then it's not worthy of it. And I actually want to show you all that this is a great metaphor to show you that in order for you to get stronger, you need to put time and effort into something. Don't just believe everything that's going around you, that people are getting the results within 24 hours. That is 24 hours of what you've seen, but you haven't seen the years behind the scene that they had to really work their butts off to get what it is that they want. And that is also the reason why I like going to the gym, because it keeps me on my toes, it holds me accountable, and it also builds the mental and physical strength that I need to do what it is that I do. So that's why I always will be an advocate for, going to the gym and working out. It's just really good for you. Play with it, okay? You can go to those fancy stores all you want to and go buy like a cup of watermelon for 3, sometimes €5. Girl, man, go to them Turkish people. The Turkish stores, the Arabic stores. You can get yourself a watermelon for this is like a quarter of a watermelon for €4. Don't play with me, okay? Albert Heijn, Dirk van den Broek. Well, let me retract that, because Dirk van den Broek is they're good. Lidl is also a very good store when it comes to, having your fruits. But Albert Heijn be playing. Albert Heijn is playing in my wallet, and I don't like it. Albert Heijn is playing with your coins, especially when it comes to their fruit, because their fruit is not all that great. Okay, so go to Abi. Yes, go to Abi and go buy your fruit over there. All right, I know what I'm talking about. And here's the thing, they want to sell their fruit as fresh as possible, because they know they are competing with stores like Albert Heijn and Dirk van den Broek and Lidl, so they want to be just as fresh, if not better. So Albert Heijn, count your days, ho. Count your days. So I just came from the gym. Y'all went with me, and as I was in the gym, I decided, you know what? Maybe it would be really great to take you along on the journey of getting back into dancing, and how that looks, and how that is also a part of me being a contemporary artist, right? So I think that's a good thing to do. So I'm gonna start a new series that is specifically devoted to me getting back to dancing. Which one side, it's very exciting, but on the other hand, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago that I went to 2 battles. And I gotta tell you, I enjoyed not being part of the battles. I gotta be honest with you. I enjoyed the fact that I was not part of the battles, that I was not one of the contestants, that I didn't have to go rounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually liked it a lot. I am not gonna lie to you, sis. Bro. I like the fact that I did not have to do all of the work, and I was just one of the bystanders, just watching. I was just in the audience, having fun, dancing through the breaks, acting a fool. It gave me a second thought as to why do I feel that way? Why is it so fun to just watch other people dance and to see how great they are and just show their light and their greatness? And it brought me back to a place where when I was dancing and I saw a couple of videos of myself back, out of curiosity, because to be honest with you, I think watching myself dance is kind of cringe. The first thing that came to mind was, oh, I can see how me being where I was, the mindset I had back then, and also the issues that I was walking around with, all the life issues, soul issues, just getting through life, just pulling and tugging. All of that, it shows itself in your dance, at least in mine. It definitely did. It's not to say that I didn't dance well, but I danced with weight. With a weight on my shoulders, and I also danced in a way that was actually asking people to look at me like, here I am, not to say that you don't have to do that when you're dancing in battles, because that's part of it. You have to show how great you are. But that was from a different, the way that I was dancing was from a different point. I'm gonna be strictly, let me just be honest with you. Y'all already know, because when you come to this channel, y'all getting full honesty about the things, the things of the things. I was dancing from a place where I definitely needed to prove. And I don't mind showing you what your girl is coming with, okay? Lioness right here, okay? Don't play with it. But what I was very aware of is that it was definitely a place where I felt I needed to prove myself. And that is basically the constant ask and demand of the world. Prove yourself, show yourself, in order for you to be seen as the most beautiful, the best, the greatest. And that is definitely something that the capitalistic world, social structures, and I don't want to get all too deep in that, because that is a whole different type of channel that we are getting into. But you cannot deny that it does have a psychological influence and a social economical influence on people, on how they present themselves in the world, what they think they can and cannot do, and definitely also internally, what do we feel in our souls? How do we see ourselves? How do we even think about ourselves? Why is it that we are constantly in this competition? Because that's not healthy. It's not healthy, okay? It's not good for your health. Okay, so we need to change the diet of that. So when I saw those clips, I did enjoy to see myself back, how I was. Because she, that Marilfa did carry me here. So I cannot be all too harsh on myself. It's easy to say, oh my God, it's so awful. Oh Lord. But let's be honest, if it wasn't for that Marilfa, this Marilfa would not be here. She would not be able to blossom. And that's also the beauty of it, right? It's beautiful to see how you are different, you grow. Right? If I would have been looking at my old clips, and my reaction would be like, well, I don't see any difference with what I'm doing right now. That's an issue. That's an issue. There I was, from late 20s to in the late 30s. I cannot be the same person that I am right now. It's not possible. It is not possible. Ce n'est pas possible. There's no growth. And for growth, you don't have to compete. For growth, you need awareness. You need to be aware of where you are. Why are you where you are? And the people around. That can help you to grow. That's why I can say that woman that I'm seeing right over there is not the same woman that is here. I would say that was a young lady. This is a woman. Woman. That's why I had the feeling. I was like, do I really want to jump into this thing? But then again, and fortunately for that, I got that download that said, you don't have to compete with others. What you can do is that you show yourself. It's a challenge. It's a playful act of what it is that you hear and you can do at that particular moment in that round. So that is how I'm going to approach it when it comes to battles. And also with dancing, because I also noticed even in my dancing that I love actually the playfulness that I've gathered by getting rid of baggage and old things. Getting rid of baggage and old things. It makes you playful again. It makes you flexible. It makes you lighter on your feet. And your energy shines a lot stronger. Your energy will definitely shine a lot stronger. And people notice it. Like I already said, for growth, you need to be aware. Now, I always get looks. Don't get it twisted. The doll always get looks. But I do notice that people are staring at me. They're not looking at me, they're staring at me. They are staring at me. And it's not here for me to say, well, because I'm so beautiful or, because I'm self-conscious about people staring at me. No, I know why people are staring at me. Because the energy is different, and that is what they see. They are drawn to it. Men and women. And I don't even swing that way. Men and women. I don't even swing that way for women. I love women, but I don't swing that way. Men and women. That's when you know, and maybe that's a good thing for yourself to also notice about yourself. How do people respond to your energy? How do people respond to you when they see you? Right? How do they do that? How do they do that? I notice it. I'm very aware of it. In the past, I would be like, but now I'm like, I know. And it's that energy, that awareness that also translates itself in the way that I'm now dancing. Whenever I'm just, practicing by myself. I notice it also as well in the dancing. It's just playful. And I still want to figure out, of course, the things that I can do, but I'm not going to deny that I don't want to be good or great or anything, but there is a level of playfulness of, what is over there? What is it that I can do? Oh, wait a minute. I like this groove. It's a different type of excitement, I think, and joy and hunger. Because hunger can also kill you. Hunger can kill you. And that's in general, I think for artists, definitely artists and creatives, because we are the people that, the way that we transmute our energy to create art is magical. And when people give you credit, when they praise you, you can get hungry for that. But it will never satisfy you, because you constantly have to do something in order for you to get the praise and the recognition. That's not the type of hunger that you want to go for. The hunger that you would like to go for is, I had an appetite, it was delicious, nutritious, it's feeding me. To the next moment, I get hungry to find something out for the next meal, or how can I prepare my next meal? What is it more that I can prepare and show the world? That's the type of hunger that you want. I know I'm speaking very metaphorically and figuratively. But that's the only way I can say it. It's the only way that I can say it. I think it's a good thing to, take you along on that journey. Because for me, that's also going to be a journey. There's a particular contest that I have in my mind that I really want to be a part of. And it's a couple of months away from now. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be joining more battles and just see what it is that I'm going to do. You know, dance, urban styles, dance styles, social styles, like house, hip hop. And I even want to dabble in crump. But you know what the thing is about crump? When I see the people that dance, I understand it. I get it. But I still have to learn the alphabet. Right? I understand it. I feel it. I get it. But I also have to know the technical aspect of it as well. You know, the ABCs. How do I create the words? How do I create sentences from that? How do I now create a story? But do I dare to say crump as well? Nice. Yes, child. Crump as well. Anyway, I'm gonna nourish and feed this body, take a shower, head over to the studio. All right? Oh, see you in the studio. You know, things are possible. You can pivot.